Have you ever gazed at the night sky and wondered if we are alone in this vast universe? Picture the mind-boggling expanse of space, teeming with a multitude of galaxies, each home to countless stars. Among these celestial bodies, numerous planets orbit in the Goldilocks zone, not too hot, not too cold, just right for life as we know it. Imagine the potential for life, intelligent or otherwise, tucked away in some distant corner of the cosmos. With so many stars and planets out there, the chances of us being alone seem pretty slim. Let's take a step back in time, to a period when our ancestors were just beginning to make sense of the world around them. The veins of our past are rich with evidence that suggests possible encounters with beings from beyond our world. Imagine, if you will, a time when humans were merely starting to grasp the concept of civilization. Take, for instance, the cave paintings from around the world. These ancient artworks depict beings with elongated heads and large almond-shaped eyes, eerily similar to the modern-day depictions of aliens. And it's not just the physical appearance. These figures are often shown in what appear to be spacesuits or flying in objects that greatly resemble UFOs. Next, we have ancient texts, like the Indian epic of Mahabharata, that describe flying chariots and weapons of devastating power. These descriptions are strikingly similar to what we'd imagine advanced extraterrestrial technology to be. And then there are the structures, the pyramids, Stonehenge, the Nazca lines in Peru. These feats of engineering, with their precise alignments and mathematical perfection, boggle the mind, even today. Could these have been built with the help of advanced technology or knowledge imparted by extraterrestrial visitors? These hints from our past are compelling, yet they also raise more questions than they answer. Could our ancestors have been visited by extraterrestrial beings, or was it all just a product of their imagination? As we delve deeper into the evidence, we might just find the answers we seek. Fast forward to the modern era, where tales of UFO sightings and alien encounters are more common than ever. As such, we find ourselves asking, are we alone in the universe? Let's delve into some of the most compelling modern encounters. First off, we have the infamous Roswell incident. Picture this, it's the summer of 1947 in New Mexico. A local rancher stumbles upon mysterious debris in his sheep pasture. The U.S. military initially announces the recovery of a flying disc, but quickly recants, claiming it was merely a weather balloon. The incident sparked widespread speculation and is, to this day, one of the most renowned UFO incidents in history. Then there's the Phoenix Lights phenomenon in 1997, where thousands of Arizona residents reported a mile-wide V-shaped formation of lights moving slowly and silently across the night sky. The military's explanation? Flares dropped during a training exercise, but many witnesses still aren't buying it. And let's not forget the countless individuals who claim to have been abducted by aliens. Take Barney and Betty Hill, for example. In 1961, this New Hampshire couple reported being taken aboard a spacecraft, examined, and then returned to Earth with no memory of the event. Their story has been scrutinized and debated, but no definitive conclusion has been reached. In more recent times, we have seen an influx of sightings, reported by credible sources such as military personnel and commercial pilots. These encounters often involve unidentified objects performing maneuvers that defy our current understanding of physics. But here's the million-dollar question. Are all these people simply mistaken, or have they really come into contact with beings from another world? It's a question that continues to captivate and bewilder us as we gaze into the cosmos and wonder about our place within it. Now let's delve into the realm of science, where the search for extraterrestrial life is taken very seriously. Our cosmic backyard, the Milky Way, is teeming with exoplanets, worlds orbiting stars outside our solar system. Many of these exoplanets exist in what scientists call the Goldilocks zone, a region around a star where conditions are just right. Not too hot, not too cold, for liquid water to exist. And as we know, where there's water, there's potential for life. In recent years, telescopes like Kepler and TESS have identified thousands of these potentially habitable worlds. Some of them, like Proxima Centauri b, are tantalizingly close, astronomically speaking. Imagine a second Earth just a stone's throw away in the grand cosmic scheme of things. Next, let's shift our gaze to our next-door neighbor, Mars. The red planet has long captured our imaginations, and for good reason. NASA's rovers, from Sojourner to Perseverance, have been scouring Mars for signs of past or present life. They've found evidence of water and complex organic molecules, the building blocks of life as we know it. But our search for extraterrestrial life isn't confined to our solar system. We're also listening to the cosmos. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI, uses radio telescopes to detect signals from space. Some of these signals, like the famous WOW signal or the recent fast radio bursts, are still unexplained, sparking debates and fueling speculations about their possible alien origin. Yes, it's true. We haven't found little green men or received an alien postcard saying, "Wish you were here." But the universe is vast, and our search is still in its infancy. Every discovery of a potentially habitable exoplanet, every unexplained radio signal, every molecule of water found on Mars, brings us one step closer to answering the age-old question, are we alone in the universe? The scientific community may not have found definitive proof of alien life yet, but the search continues, and the evidence is mounting. Finally, we turn to the world of government and military, where secrets about UFOs and aliens are starting to come to light. The corridors of power, once shrouded in secrecy, have begun to open their doors to the public, revealing tantalizing hints about the existence of extraterrestrial life. In recent years, we've seen an unprecedented wave of government disclosures about UFOs. For instance, a series of declassified Pentagon videos have made headlines around the globe. These videos, captured by Navy pilots, show unidentified flying objects performing maneuvers that defy our understanding of physics. The Pentagon's confirmation of these videos as genuine has sent shockwaves through the public and the scientific community alike. But it's not just the United States that's lifting the veil. Governments worldwide are starting to take the UFO phenomenon seriously. From France to Brazil, countries have been releasing their UFO files, many of which contain accounts of encounters with unidentified aerial phenomena that cannot be easily explained away. Perhaps even more startling is the fact that high-ranking government officials are now openly discussing the UFO phenomenon. They're not dismissing these sightings as mere flights of fancy or misidentifications. Instead, they're admitting that these encounters are real, that they're unexplainable, and that they're worthy of serious study. This shift in attitude marks a significant departure from the skepticism and denial that has characterized official responses to the UFO phenomenon for decades. But while these revelations are undoubtedly exciting, they also raise a host of new questions. What do these governments know? How long have they known it? And why have they chosen to disclose this information now? As we grapple with these questions, we must also confront a larger, more existential one. Are we ready to accept the possibility of extraterrestrial life? Are we prepared to reevaluate our place in the universe, to acknowledge that we may not be alone? The truth may be out there, but are we ready for it? So, with all this evidence, what can we conclude about the existence of aliens? From the dawn of human history, we've seen signs that suggest we are not alone. Ancient civilizations have left us with artifacts and structures that hint at knowledge beyond their time, possibly pointing to extraterrestrial influences. In more recent times, sightings and encounters have become a part of our modern folklore. People from all walks of life have reported unusual occurrences that defy conventional explanations, further fueling the debate on the existence of aliens. Scientifically, the vastness of the universe makes it statistically improbable that we are the only life forms. The government's recent disclosures have only added fuel to the fire, acknowledging the existence of unexplained aerial phenomena. So where does that leave us? While we may not have definitive proof, the mounting evidence suggests that we may not be alone in this universe. The question is, are we ready to meet our cosmic neighbors?